Today's podcast is presented by PodGo. PodGo is the easiest way for you to monetize your podcast, providing podcasters with a flat rate for ad space so you always know how much you get when you include an ad from PodGo. Apply today to become a member and immediately be connected with advertisers that fit your audience. That's podgo.co at podgo.co. Again, that is podgo.co. And be sure to add our podcast in the How Did You Hear About PodGo section of the application. Now, I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of This Week in Gaming.
How do, beautiful lords and ladies of the nerdom. Hot start. This is This Week in Gaming for December 7th. First and foremost, apologies for the delay. Had some life things show up. We weren't able to fit the show into our schedule on Sunday like we normally do, so we had to record a day late. So it's going to be coming to you a day late. So, sorry. Yeah. Woo!
Yeah, so, we not perfect.
Go team.
Oh,
but you are.
I am perfectly imperfect. Don't you ever doubt that. All right. So, before we get into the news and what's been going on this week in gaming, Brandon, let the people know about the things we got going on right now.
Yeah, definitely. Of course, we have a few different giveaways going on at the moment. We have
Season of Giving.
Yes, Season of Giving. We currently have the giveaway right now going on for the 2020 Game Awards. Go to our Twitter. We have a pinned tweet on there for the Google Docs. Go in there and put your little Twitter handle right at the top. Answer the questions for the predictions of the 2020 Game Awards. Whoever has the best, most accurate predictions at the end of the, Game Awards.
Okay.
Well, yeah, for the event, we'll get one game off of their Christmas list. We also have two other giveaways going on our Twitch channels. We have twitch.tv/thenerdchambers. Of course, that's us. And once we hit 250 followers, we're giving a $100 PSN gift card to whoever's with us on stream. And then we have another giveaway, our final third, on twitch.tv/TNCPenguin once we hit 100 followers on Twitch, or once we hit 500 followers on the Facebook page for facebook.com/TNCPenguin. I got it this time. We're giving away a Phantom Rage booster box once we hit the follower goals there. All you have to do is hit one of them. Then we'll be doing a stream that night and giving away the Phantom Rage booster box. But those are the three giveaways we have going on right now. Definitely go ahead and enter, follow, go answer those questions. All you got to do.
And as always, check out our Spreadshirt site. Get some cool merch. We're going to have a new design coming very soon. Very soon. It is in the works. We might have a couple coming.
We should have a TNC Movie Nights one getting made right now too. Big stuff.
Got some cool stuff in the works. I'm really excited to get them out there. Also, we might announce this next week, but there's going to be another Spreadshirt sale coming soon. Unfortunately, we don't have one until Christmas. I will be able to say that much, but we do have another one coming relatively soon in the coming weeks. So we'll let you guys know as it gets closer. But for now, it's time to get into what's been going on this week in gaming. Brandon, I'm going to let you kick it off this week because first couple are... I know you're... deep down, you're an Xbox fanboy. Deep down. I know.
Xbox at heart, but PC at the surface. Alrighty, we'll kick it away with some Halo Infinite. Rumors are swirling again that Halo Infinite will have a Battle Royale mode added to the game when it releases next year. However, 343 is refuting these rumors. Please. I don't know.
I thought I remembered you being super against this.
I know.
I was swirling around.
I was about to say, please don't do this. But then I just got like really detailed thoughts of like ODST style. You know, the ODST dropships coming in and then playing as ODSTs. that could be kind of cool, but it's still Battle Royale, and I'm pretty sick of the genre. However, if this is, 6 months to a year from right now, it might finally be time to have a new one surface. Since, right now, the big ones are still Fortnite, Apex, and Warzone. We haven't really had anything fresh break the surface in about a year to actually stay relevant. So, it could be interesting.
So I will say there is one, I don't remember the name of it, but this got announced at, I want to say it was the digital E3, but there's like a hack and slash, like samurai style battle royale that's got movement like Sekiro, where you got like the grappling hook to like jump up on the building and stuff. It looks actually really cool. There was some gameplay footage out there for it. I wish I remembered the name, but it does look pretty cool and like different.
Lost Islands?
I don't think so.
Okay,
I don't remember. I know it's not out yet.
Slash battle royale at the Steam Game Festival. Lost Islands.
Maybe that's it. I don't remember.
Okay.
I wish I remembered the name. But it looked really cool, and it like they pitched it as a battle royale, but just looking at the gameplay, it just seems like it doesn't really have the same feel because it's a different kind of style of gameplay.
Okay.
And it just seems like giant wasteland samurai fighting to the death, and that just sounds really cool. But yeah, anyways, Halo. I think the thing that would bother me about them adding a battle royale is just it's just another, like, to me, like for me personally as like a Halo purist, I feel like that's just knocking the franchise down another peg, because it went from being the innovator and being the arena shooter that everybody wanted to play to, now we're gonna add jetpacks like everyone else. Now we're gonna add these like different movement things like everyone else. And now everybody wants battle royale, so we're just gonna add battle royale to our game.
Don't forget the loadouts.
And I don't know, it just yeah, loadouts, the rec packs, whatever. Like, yeah. I don't know. I feel like, and I feel like it's regressing to the mean instead of improving your game by adding more features, because the game already had a great foundation, and it doesn't need something like this. I don't know.
Yeah, no, honestly, Halo just needs some polishing and better storytelling. And Halo can be back where it was, back with Reach and Halo 3. You really don't have to try to get gimmicky with the game modes that are popular out there. So, I don't know. Could it work? Could it be cool? Yeah, sure. Does anyone really want this that's a Halo fan and not a Battle Royale fan hoping to get a new Battle Royale? I don't think so. I don't know. It's kind of goofy. Not a huge fan. I know something else we had in here as well is, could the addition of the Battle Royale be the reason that game directors have been leaving? I think that was a very interesting take in here.
Yeah, I threw that in there because, I don't know, we could say whatever, they could say whatever they want and just we're moving this person to a new position to work on something else. But at the end of the day, I feel like when it's somebody like a game director leaving the game, like your head person, your main dude or dudette running the show leaves the project, something happened, some disagreement happened there. And they can just say whatever they want to make it sound like it's not a big deal, but something happened to cause that, that person leaving. And I feel like Microsoft has kind of had a really consistent track record of, kind of souring relationships. Again, I will keep going to it. Epic Games. Bungie. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why.
No, I do get it. Halo, deep love for that game, but the franchise has really taken a downturn with 343 Industries, and I do think Halo Infinite could be the death of Halo, and it could be the resurrection. But if I had to put my money on it, I think it could be the death of Halo. So we'll have to see. However long it could be, 3, 6, 9, 12 months. We'll just have to wait for an actual release date eventually. Our next story, we're going to stay in the Microsoft Xbox world. Then as Xbox did have 2 big new updates come to their Game Pass platform. First, we saw the addition of the first big title from the Bethesda acquisition come to Game Pass. Doom Eternal is now available for all Game Pass users. As well, Game Pass has the ability for users to preload select titles. Thought that was pretty cool, actually. I think that's pretty nice because I think that does a push for launch date titles to be moving to Game Pass. I personally don't know how often they are moving to Game Pass right now, but maybe this will be a collective 100% all games are on Game Pass day of launch.
I know all Microsoft titles are day one on Game Pass. That's kind of that was their big step up with Game Pass. That was their next big selling point that really put it over the top. I looked into it yesterday, and it seemed like there's only like 1 or 2 upcoming titles coming to Game Pass that have preloads, and they're smaller games because they don't really have anything big coming yet. But I would not be surprised if it's all their exclusives are going to be preload on Game Pass for people to be able to play it like right at midnight. I think it's a great move. I think this is just another step towards them making Game Pass their main platform instead of systems and things like that.
Yeah, it's I really have appreciated what Microsoft has done with Game Pass. I think hopefully, not to get into Sony too much, but we'll see Sony make the same sort of moves, and hopefully Game Pass and PS Now will be equal. Everyone loves them. Everyone can enjoy them the same. But I'm going to go ahead and send it over to the wonderful man Manny so he can go into his next stories.
Me? No, it's Adam.
Oh,
Adam, you take it. I want it.
Doesn't know his colors.
I was wondering why, like, because I was looking at the yellow one, and I'm like, why did Manny write it like that for Adam to say himself? I've been so confused looking at the 5th story the last like 5 minutes.
Are you colorblind, buddy?
I just assumed that Manny was doing Call of Duty. I don't know why, and then I saw the story after. And I'm like, this is definitely Manny's stories.
It's alright. I'll go ahead. I'll take it over. Thanks for the reins, buddy.
No problem, buddy.
So, for my stories here, we're going to start off with the first season of Warzone on Call of Duty Cold War has been delayed from its original release date, but fans of the Battle Royale experience won't have to wait too much longer for the release. The first season will now start on December 16th.
Spicy 6-day delay.
Yeah, I mean, it's not that big of a delay. Whoopie-doo. You know, obviously, I'm not excited for Cold War to get their version of Warzone. I think Warzone's fun, but I'm not that huge into battle royales right now. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure there were people out there who are like, dang, I was really looking forward to it. I had this day off or something. I was gonna smash out some Warzone. But I mean, now it's coming on the 16th, which is the middle of the week on a Wednesday. It's a little tough, you know, but it is what it is, people, all right? You know, it could be worse.
It is what it is.
If this season just dropped rank out of nowhere, I personally would download the game as soon as I found out. I would jump.
I already have it downloaded, but I mean, I'd play it.
I just need to wait for season 1 to get access to it.
Yeah.
It was funny. The article that I pulled, I found this story. They suggested, they probably just need a little more time because they have to, they're updating and synchronizing 3 games into one. I threw it in the show prep too. I'm like, it's probably a CyberPunk delay.
CyberPunk delay.
We've seen 3 already. There's been 3 games that have pushed out of December 10th because CyberPunk moved to December 10th.
Yeah. Definitely could be. But
jokes on them when CyberPunk moves to December 16th.
That'd be funny.
So, speaking of Cyberpunk, there was a little bit more information that dropped about the multiplayer for the upcoming RPG. In an earnings briefing this past week, joint CEO of CD Projekt Red, Adam Krasinski, explained that they view the Cyberpunk multiplayer as a standalone product. He states that it is a big production with a dedicated production team. However, no production update is given, as recent reports have suggested we won't see the multiplayer until 2022.
Same time the game's coming out. Okay, I'm done. No more Cyberpunk stuff.
But wowzer, though, am I right? Like, whoo, that's long, man.
Yeah.
No one's
It's
gonna
like,
care
game's
about
gonna
this
die
game
by
anymore.
then.
Yeah, no one's gonna care about
game's
this
gonna
game in
die. It's not
2022. I'm
GTA
sorry.
5, okay, I'm sorry. It's not.
Yeah.
It won't last that long.
No.
Nah, that's how it's gonna come back, baby.
I respect your hopes, but like you're wrong.
Because here's what's gonna happen. It's gonna be 1,000 player online lobbies.
1,000 player, huh?
Mm-hmm. Listen, there's like, I think they said, isn't it like there's over 1 million NPCs in the game? They can handle 1,000 live players, bro. They can handle 1,000 live players, probably, maybe. Probably not, but you know, maybe.
I'm gonna go with a hard no. I doubt it, but you know, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, that's a shame. I feel like they definitely need to try and have that production team rush the crud out of that, because I'm being real with y'all. No one's gonna wait till 2022 to play multiplayer.
It's fair.
Unless
Like,
you're Manny. But
hey.
speaking of Manny, take it away.
so before I get into some more stuff, I think my thing is, look at The Last of Us. Like, they still have their standalone multiplayer like in the works and all that.
It's kind of a joke.
But like, who's gonna care by the time it comes out? I think Cyberpunk might be a little bit different, just because Last of Us was pretty poorly received from a decent amount of people. Like, it's one of those games that it was made incredibly well, but people didn't like the direction of the game. So Cyberpunk, I'm just like formulating ideas of what the multiplayer could be, and I would love it. I would absolutely love it if they did one of two things. Brought in just straight like faction based multiplayer, and you can do it one of two ways. Do it based on which branch your character picked, so whether it's nomad, street kid, or corporate person, or do it by like the different gangs in Night City. And I think that'd be really cool and really fun, and make it where it's like it's pretty much like the game, like the gangs and all these people are like fighting for control of the city. I think it'd be really cool.
That is a cool idea, but hear me out. Battle Royale.
Hear me out. 1,000 player battle royale.
What's with you and 1,000 players, bro? Game gonna die. It ain't even gonna have 1,000 players left in 2022.
2021. all right. I said I was done bashing the game, but I lied. I just feel bad because I'm getting this game the day it comes out, so I'm still gonna play it. I have been excited. I'm just so fed up with the delays. So please come out December 10th.
It makes you feel better. The reviews are out, so there's no way they're delaying this game anymore.
GameSpot did not like Cyberpunk.
So
they're the only one that gave it a bad rating.
Yeah, they gave it a 7, and there's like, it's a buggy mess, and I'm like,
yeah, I saw that too. That's right.
Like, okay,
doesn't mean it's a 7.
Yeah, big games like that are always a buggy mess.
Exactly.
Skyrim.
Yeah, like every other place is like 9 or perfect scores. Like, this game is amazing. There are bugs though, but the game is amazing. Like, I don't know. I don't like people that review bomb a game because it has bugs.
Yeah. Agreed.
That's just me. Also, bonus story for Brandon, real quick, before I get into my stuff. I was watching Mort Dog stream some TFT, and he's just basically gave us the news that 4.5 is going to be dropping January 20th.
Ooh, heck yeah. Love it. I'm excited. Hopefully they bring in some more gold champs.
Brandon, where'd you go?
My my webcam froze on my end, so I flipped it.
Yeah, he did say he wants to bring in like at least one more character in the set, and they're obviously going to be moving people in and out for the new split.
For sure.
But now, back to our news that we actually had to prepare for you. Big news for Brandon and Adam here. It was just announced that the Lord of the Rings MMO, not the one that's in the works, but the one that's been here for like 15 years, is going to be getting a visual facelift in 2022 to coincide with the release of the upcoming Amazon Lord of the Rings show.
No, why
Right
so
around
far?
the corner. Right around the corner.
What's with all this 2022 stuff, man? I mean, sure, I'm excited. I think the graphics are fine, honestly. Like, could they use some work? Sure. But honestly, like, if you play on ultra graphics, they're pretty great. Cat, can you not?
The game does visually look all right. Adam and I get it back into the game every about a year for a few months. So I'm definitely excited to kind of see what happens for the facelift in 2022. Will the facelift really change anything for us? You know, will I maybe try to play another character from the beginning to see if they've changed anything else just than the visuals? Because again, that could be a really big overhaul. So we'll have to see. It's exciting. There's supposed to be that other Lord of the Rings MMO though coming out soon, so it's kind of odd.
Here's the thing that kind of hurts my brain about it though is you have another MMO in the works for the franchise. Why, like,
well, it's not
are you gonna
them,
really support two? I know. Well, yeah. Wait, what do you mean? Like Daybreak, who bought out? I don't remember who it was. I think it was Sony Online Entertainment, actually. Yeah, Daybreak. They are the ones publishing the current one, whereas Amazon is working on the new one. But what, I don't know. It just seems weird that they're gonna get a big overhaul on the new one when they're working on, or the old one when they're working on the new one. Which you would think they would worry about that one coming out with the show, considering the show is Amazon's and the game is Amazon's.
Yeah, but I mean, because Standing Stone Games is the current developers, so from my knowledge, it's yeah. So I think they're just trying to stay relevant, is what they're trying to do. So this game just doesn't die when the new one comes out. That's kind of what I'm just guessing at.
I think that's a good way to look at it. Yeah.
Because if not, yeah, when that new one comes out, the Amazon one should take over. It should.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just weird that they're timing it with the Amazon show when they're not the Amazon game. You know?
Yeah. Oh, no, yeah, totally fair.
I don't know.
It's probably just a last-ditch effort to stay afloat, which it could help. It definitely could.
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, I couldn't get into the game, so.
Yeah, sad.
Next, a promotion was given to one of the biggest names in the gaming industry right now. Neil Druckmann, the creative director and writer for games like The Last of Us 1 and 2 and Uncharted 4, is now the co-president of Naughty Dog. He announced the promotion on Twitter, but also noted that he will still be writing and directing games moving forward. Cool. I think when I saw that, my only thought was, like, you know, they just want to keep him.
Yeah.
Because he is so valuable to that company. So give him whatever we feel like we need to keep him here as long as we can. Because honestly, I don't know if there's a bigger name in terms of like gaming developers right now than Neil Druckmann. He's definitely the biggest like writer I would say right now. It used to be. Oh, it's gonna kill me. I can't remember his name, but he wrote the Dragon Age games and the first two Dragon Age games and the second and third Mass Effect games before leaving BioWare. I can't remember his name. It's gonna kill me inside because he also wrote Dragon Age books and they're amazing. But there aren't too many, creative directors and writers in the gaming industry that have those big names like that. It's probably Neil Druckmann and Todd Howard.
Todd Howard.
I can't even think of really anyone else, honestly. So I think this is just more of a, promotion to keep him here as long as we can, because he's, made them tons of money by writing Uncharted 4, both the Last of Us games that were, they both sold really well, despite what you think of 2, it sold really well. And he's working on a Last of Us TV show. He's also writing that, which is just insane. Like, the dude's all over the place in the best possible way.
So I did just want to look
right
it up.
Decision.
Go ahead. Sorry. I did.
No, I think it's the right decision. I'm done.
Okay. I did just want to look it up real quick to find the 5 biggest people in gaming. It looks like this is pretty much all game designers for this. Hideo Kojima is on here. Sid Meier, of course.
Sure, Kojima, yeah.
Yeah. Then the person that does Final Fantasy, Hironobu Sakaguchi. Gabe Newell and Shigeru Miyamoto from Zelda and all those. But I don't know. It's so weird because I know Neil Druckmann, and it's weird that I don't like anything he does. But he does well. Like, I do agree with you, makes a lot of money. Don't want him to leave because there's been a lot of different people in the gaming industry right now leaving their companies, whether it's from Blizzard and who else? Who else just had someone big leave? Was it DICE? I think it was DICE.
DICE did have somebody leave, but they replaced them with the dude from Respawn.
Okay.
I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but the guy from Respawn also runs the new DICE studio. Like, he's running both and working on like 3 games as being the lead. Like, the dude's insane. Who is he?
Yeah, I mean, it was a smart move on their part. I won't deny that. I just, since I haven't really cared about any of the games, I'm indifferent. However, it was smart. It was smart on their side.
It's Vincent Pello is who I was thinking of. The guy from Respawn, Vincent Pello. Yeah, I mean, for all we know, he could even take his own route, because I think because games from independent studios, like, it's so much easier for them to, get their names out there and get support out there through stuff like Kickstarter and Steam Greenlight and all that, that we've seen so many, like, great developers just go out and do their own thing, go do their passion project.
Yeah.
And be successful doing that. One of the higher ups in Sony, John Smedley, actually left, started his own studio, started working on a passion project game of his. Never came out. Ooh. Honestly, a lot of people were really upset about it because it sounded really cool, but that is what it is. The guys who made the original Fable went out, did their own thing. It's called a game called Kinseed. It's kind of got the same goofy tone of Fable, like serious, but it also has a lot of humor to it. It's a really kind of cool game. So there's a lot of avenues for developers and writers to succeed outside of what they're doing. So I think doing whatever you can to keep a guy that's as talented as him in-house is, good move.
Yeah,
best
definitely.
move we can make. Our last story of the week. the Game Awards is coming this Thursday. And outside of celebrating this year's finest games, and honestly, my favorite part about watching the Game Awards is we get a great look at what's coming in the future with some really cool reveals. For example, last year, we got to see the Xbox Series X for the first time, which nobody expected. And I thought that was awesome. So this year, I'll get into it a little bit. There's a lot of, speculation going around about what's coming this year in terms of announcements for the Game Awards. One thing that we do know and that was announced is that there will be more news about Dragon Age 4, which, if you'll remember, was originally announced at the Game Awards 2 years ago. We're getting more information on that. Please, I need that game in my life. Give me whatever you can. Tom Holland is going to be presenting an award at the Game Awards. A lot of speculation is we might see something about the Uncharted movie.
Love me some Tom Holland.
Boo! Not the Uncharted movie. Give us Spider-Man news.
Yes, the Uncharted. Yes, the Uncharted. We know Spider-Man 3 is coming. I think it's already filming, isn't it?
Might be, but we want that news. We don't care about the failed Uncharted movie.
Oh, dude, he looks so good in his Nathan Drake getup. Did you see the picture he tweeted about it?
I did.
Looks great. He looks great. I'm stoked. Gal Gadot's going to be on stage 2. She's going to be talking about the new Wonder Woman movie coming this Christmas. And there's a couple other things. It just actually got announced, like right before we started recording, that Xbox is apparently going to have something to announce at the show again. So I'm very curious what that's going to be. If it's maybe more news on Fable, because all we really got was a cinematic, trailer and the title. Maybe we get more news on that. Maybe we get more. I don't know. It's got to be something. It's got to be something significant, right? I don't think they have a single AAA exclusive for the Series X yet. Like, there has to be at least one huge name game for them to be like, hey, cool. Yeah, you guys have been waiting for a game to get a Series X for? Here it is.
Fable.
Maybe. I don't know. It needs to be something, though.
Yeah. Give us more about Fable.
There have honestly been some crazy announcements at the Game Awards. I'm just looking back at the past couple years. 2019 Xbox Series X, PlayStation 5 first game, League of Legends goes indie, Ghost of Tsushima, and then Sounds of Cyberpunk. 2018 Mortal Kombat 11, Joker from Persona 5 and Smash, Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3, Far Cry. There's always some, and then Dragon Age. There's some huge announcements every year. But yeah, I want something to blow us away. Be Fable. Be Halo Infinite comes out next week. Be something up. Make me freak out. Make me freak out, please.
Honestly, I would even personally take a State of Decay drop. Like, State of Decay 3 drops tonight. Cool, sick. That franchise is awesome. Because that was honestly kind of a surprise during their showcase, was that State of Decay 3 was already happening. Because they're still supporting 2, and it's a very, very well-received game. Just something, man. Like, they have so many franchises that have just, they've just gone silent, radio silent.
Yeah.
Even Forza, like, I'm not a racing fan, but Forza's to a lot of people the best racing franchise out there.
I used to love Forza back in the day.
Give them something, man. It's got to be a big game announcement. Like, I'm sorry, if it's just a product or service announcement, I think that's a huge bust.
Yeah. If it's just the PS5 Pro and the Xbox Series Y, if it's just something like that, I'll be very upset.
It'll be the Xbox Series X 2.0 or something just absurd that
Probably.
makes you not want to. I will say, though, on PlayStation side, I think that's where they can you know, they can make a small splash themselves. We talked about it a few weeks back that they have something in the works for PlayStation Now.
Yeah.
Like this
That would be cool.
this is one of the best platforms to do it this year. This might be the best platform this year to do it, because the Game Awards pulled in over 1 million viewers last year concurrent, and it's already built a live view, like a huge live viewing following through live streams. Like this is the platform to do it this year. So for PlayStation, give me a reason to get PlayStation Now, whether it's for my PC or for my PlayStation.
Yeah, I
That's
definitely
their
agree.
homework.
It would be really cool if they just hit us with, right now, you can get PSN Now on whatever, and like all the games are on there. Just hit us with something and tell us the release date is soon. Today, like the day it happens or whenever. I don't tell us it's 6 months or a year from now. The gaming community needs a now.
Mm-hmm. Give me an out of field game announcement you want on Thursday.
As in something we don't know about, or an announcement for a game that would be like, whoa.
Either or. I'll take either or.
I'm still gonna stick with Fable 4. It's all I want, man. It's all I've been wanting for a very long time.
Now, I will follow it up with this question for you. We saw a rumor a while back that it could be an MMO. Would you prefer that, or a true, or a Fable game?
I'd actually prefer it to be an MMO. I think that'd be dope.
Oh yeah.
I'm going with MMO.
For
Final
me,
answer.
I just looked into it. Bethesda is confirmed to be at the Game Awards 2020. Starfield, baby.
Starfield.
We're gonna get a little.
I love that.
Little sneak peek at Starfield.
Why?
Nothing huge. Not gonna be anything huge, but it's not gonna be stupid like last time. Just the title of the game. But we're gonna get
Why do you want
30 seconds of gameplay or cinematic. Give it to me.
I would absolutely love that. I'm gonna stick with Bethesda though. Go.
Elder
Scrolls
Scrolls Online Dict. Elder Scrolls 6, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say they don't do online again.
Yeah.
They have one still. Like,
Yeah, Elder Scrolls 6. I want to see. I want to see it. They came out and said a few weeks ago, like, this is gonna be our biggest engine overhaul ever. This game's gonna, be looking all great and stuff. Like, I would love to see something. Give us something. And I guess my biggest thing is I want the game to feel alive. Even 76, which Fallout's whole thing is it's a nuclear wasteland. So obviously it's like Fallout games aren't going to feel as alive, but make the Elder Scrolls 6 feel alive again.
Yeah.
Like they did really cool stuff with AI behavior in Skyrim to make the world feel a little more dynamic. But Elder Scrolls 4 and 3, just the world just felt so much more lively. And Skyrim just felt like a wasteland. Like it felt like a Fallout game. Like I want it to be, I don't know. I just want to have that experience that I had with Elder Scrolls Oblivion again. That's all I want, man. I just, give me a good story, give me good narrative. Don't give me you're a dude that can talk to dragons and kill dragons. Like give me something with a little more gusto to it.
I don't know. I kind of like the old dragon thing.
Fighting dragons was cool, but like I don't know. The storytelling didn't feel as impactful in 5.
I want games to, little off topic, I want games to stop trying to be the biggest made game ever. Give us a good story. Stop trying to be the biggest map, the biggest exploration. Hone in on the story. Give us a good plot, something that really takes you in. Give me exploration. Give me a good map. That's fine. But I don't need it to be 12 times bigger than GTA 5. Let it be as big as Skyrim. Let it be smaller than Skyrim. Give
Let
me a
it be
good story.
Skyrim with more life to them.
Yes.
That's fine.
Yes.
Elder Scrolls Skyrim was a perfectly big game with nothing in there. Like, yeah, there's like your caves to do little like one-shot dungeons, but I would prefer to have a big living world versus a a gigantic world that feels empty. Red Dead Redemption 2.
Damn.
Another game guilty of that.
Shots fired.
Flopped. Oh, you know another game? No Man's Sky.
Damn.
In fairness, that's not that's not fair though, because a lot of the game takes place in space, and space has literally nothing. So that's kind of unfair. It's unfair.
Alright, fine.
But the planets were really dull.
Same. You're supposed to build on the planet. That's why you make the planet, bro. You make it. It's all you, dude.
Worst game ever created.
So, before we wrap things up, I want to get back to this Fable thing because every time we talk about a game, for some reason, my brain's just like, what would be my dream scenario for the game? I would love a Fable MMO, but keep the Fable 2 mechanics of you can go and buy whatever property
Yes, please.
and generate income off of that property. And with the MMO, you can even do it as like you set your prices for stuff, and it just builds a whole like player economy.
Oh.
My
Like
nervousness of
Albion?
that is it becomes like Albion, and Albion's a bad game. So.
Still the fastest growing MMO in the world. But it's
I,
okay.
I just started
Still a
playing it
trash
again.
MMO.
I just started playing it again.
I know you did.
Aw,
Trying to
it's a
get that
shame
husky.
Gotta get the
You're
husky.
wasting your life away.
Says the man buying Pokemon cards as we're doing the show.
No, he's
Well,
not
here's the
buying
thing.
them. He's gambling for it.
Yeah,
He's
Here's the
gambling
thing.
for it.
Here's the
It's
thing.
different.
I'm not wasting my life. It's just wasting my money. That's different.
it's not much different.
Ah.
Bro, you play the Lord of the Rings MMO, and WoW. It's
Yeah,
not much,
both
that's
amazing
not different.
games.
Damn.
Not different.
Amazing games. Top notch.
Not different.
Top nooch.
How did by the way, genuine question, how did Shadowlands review?
Great. I still play it.
I think it reviewed actually pretty
That's it.
decently, honestly.
Oh, like how did they actually review it? Oh, I have no idea. But
I think it actually did relatively well in comparison to a lot. Yeah, PC Gamer gave it an 80. Google user score is 88%.
Tech Radar 4 out of 5. Metacritic 82. Yeah, it reviewed pretty well.
It's
There you
actually,
go.
I'll be honest, this is the most fun, and I'm just doing the story still. This is the most fun I've had in a WoW game since probably Mista Pandaria, whatever it is. I actually really like that
Pandaria.
one. Pandaria.
Tebas.
So I think it's pretty fun, honestly. I'm kind of surprised.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It is.
It's good.
It's got different zones, and that's what makes it good.
They're so different
great.
looking too. But yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah,
I
imagine-
really am excited to see what's going to happen at the Game Awards this year. The announcements is
I'm
to me
so-
the most exciting thing, just because the awards themselves don't really care about a whole lot of the games. But we'll have to see who's right with our predictions, though. I'm curious who's going to get a free game out of us.
I was gonna say,
Yeah,
yeah,
dude, y'all about to have to buy me CyberPunk.
Love it.
Why do you think I haven't bought it yet?
Love it. Very nice.
Gambling again, dude. You're a fiend.
I really am. It's a problem. I definitely need to go somewhere to get this solution. Like,
Call 1-800-GAMBLER in Illinois.
oh gosh, I need to honestly. Like, I got issues, man.
Oh man. So speaking of the Game Awards, well, that's gonna wrap up this week in gaming. But speaking of the Game Awards, Thursday, Twitch.tv/CinnerChambers. Gonna be co-streaming the Game Awards. Made sure that we can actually do it. They said, yeah, we encourage people to co-stream it. I'm like, cool, let's do it. So we're gonna be. I'm probably gonna stream Cyberpunk leading into the Game Awards, not literally right up into it, but probably like an hour before the show starts, and then we'll switch over to the events category and get our predictions hype going for the Game Awards. and hopefully those of you that entered the contest join us, because we'd love to get hype with you, not only for potentially winning a free game, but the announcements. I'm stoked. Outside of that, we also are going to be doing a CyberPunk launch stream. Speaking of, Wednesday night on launch, 11 p.m. Doing it live. And then, yeah. I know you boys are always busy spending all your money on cards. So what we got this week?
Well,
yeah.
I'm going to be playing some
Go ahead, buddy.
CyberPunk. Twitch.tv/TNCPenguin and Facebook.com/TNCPenguin. I'll be.
Why you sound like sad about that?
you gotta pick a lane, bro. There's too many links.
Nah, just Facebook or Twitch, whatever you want. TNC Penguin. Check me out. Love you guys. For Yu-Gi-Oh cards, though, I was supposed to get my new booster boxes on Friday, but they're still not here on Monday. So hopefully those come in by the weekend, because I'd love to open those up. And if not, we're doing some more Phantom Rage and Maximum Gold possibly. But yeah, super excited. Gonna be fun. Adam though.
Hi. Yeah. So
Big stuff.
of course, gonna have another Pokemon card opening. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time every Sunday. Big ups. Happy to see people there. But what really matters now, if you watched Brandon yesterday, you saw him open up his PSA card for Yu-Gi-Oh. I would go watch that, because that was something.
It was something.
But it's my turn. This Sunday, again, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, I am going to be opening my 3 PSA cards that I sent in. 2 2016 Evolutions Hollow Charizards, and 1 Darkness Ablaze Charizard VMAX. So we will see. Will I be lucky? Will I be unlucky? Fingers crossed. But yeah, you guys got to tune in. I haven't looked at the grades. We're going to be experiencing it together for the first time, and I'm a nervous wreck.
I'm so excited.
The heart of the cards. Brandon didn't trust in the heart of the cards.
I trusted too much.
Yeah, dude, he was like, this is for sure gonna get graded. This card is perfect.
It's such a good card.
You did set yourself up for disappointment. I will give that a match.
I will be sending it back in. But I'll be setting it down to an 8, because an 8 I did check. I should be making a good chunk of cash from it. But I'm excited. We're gonna do a lot more PSA stuff on the channel. Both of our channels will have some more PSA stuff coming. Don't miss Adam's 8 p.m. Central. Mine's about 9:15 Central normally. So and Adam will just switch you over if you're on the Pokemon one over to the Yu-Gi-Oh. So yeah, it's gonna be a good time. Cyberpunk streams, don't miss them. Wednesday night, roughly 11 p.m. Central Time, right, Manny?
Yeah.
Awesome.
1 p.m.
All right.
1 p.m. Cool. Before we wrap things up, remember, go to our Twitter, @TheNerdChambers. Click on that Google Forms. Fill out your Game Awards predictions. You do good, you win a free game. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Ain't nothing too tough about that. Twitch.tv/NerdChambers. 250 follower giveaway. PSN gift card for $100. TNC Penguin. 100 followers on Twitch. 500 page likes or followers on Facebook. Either or. And you get some Phantom Rage Yu-Gi-Oh! Boosters. That's a booster box. To be more specific. I think that's the 3 giveaways we have.
Yeah.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy
we'll see
holidays.
you before the holidays occur.
Yeah, we will. But we want to give you things, so hurry up and help us get these goals so we can give you things. That'd be swell. Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Awesome. That has been This Week in Gaming. We appreciate each and every one of you that listen in. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Nerd Chambers. Come back next week for more news you need to know.